What up, what up, what up? This Guido72 with 3 Point Park, and we got a win against One Hive Genesis and this week's CWL. So we're going to do a quick recap. Just a quick note. You're going to notice right there was never an attack on number 6. There was an arrangement made where there was no attacks to be done on from both sides due to miscommunication with matching. So as a result, we didn't attack one of their bases, and they didn't attack one of our bases. But outside of that, we got 2 stars on all the Town Hall 11s. I don't believe we got any 10v10s. Let me just double check. Yeah, we didn't get any 10v10s, but we did, complete enough dips to get the win. So let's just check out what happened. Well, I'm sorry. Yeah, let's just check out what happened. First thing I want to hit is how about it be easier to go that way? I wanted to show a great dragon attack by my man Nate. Before I even get too far gone into this, Nate's doing a dragon attack on this, and his objective, he wants his heroes to break in and take care of these air defenses. All the air defenses are in on one side, and so he wants his heroes to get in, take care of these air defenses, and then drop his dragons from this end and work its way through. But you're going to notice that his heroes don't go in. I think he may have dropped his wall breakers a little too late, and yeah, so they dropped a little too late. So once that defense went down, his queen then started moving to the next open defense. See, there's nothing here for her to hit, so this will be the next defense available for her, and that then pulled her around the base. So he wasn't able to get in and take care of this. But Nate does a great job of remaining calm, looking over his assets, and adjusting on the fly. So in comes his dragons with a few balloons as support to help quickly take out those defenses. And then this is how he adjusts. He brings in his CC Hound and a few more balloons, and he's going to rage them. Well, first he hastes to try to get the haste over to them, but then end up using a rage to finish off the remaining 2 air defenses. Because all those air defenses up, or we're going to just tear his dragons apart. So there goes the haste. Quickly gets to 1 AD. Moves over to the cannon, and then the second AD, here comes his rage, and that's going to get him through the remaining of these defenses before the rest of his dragons make it on that side. Now, he has a sweeper that he's dealing with right now, but his pups and his dragon that's tanking right now are going to come in and I believe deal with that. So he still has, what, 4 dragons? Yeah, 4 dragons alive. 2 wizard towers, but they're only targeting 1 right now. 1 dragon per. Didn't get that expo down, but he got the sweeper down, which was enough. So then he saved his last heal for his dragons, revived them, while he takes on that last wizard tower, and then he's going to be able to move over to that expo and take that out. So, yeah, I'll speed this up now, because dragons are pretty goddamn slow. Yeah, but I just thought that was awesome. We don't see too many dragon attacks still. But when bases like that offer the opportunity, exploit it. They put a lot of air defenses at Town Hall 9 on one side of the base. Exploit that. I mean, of course you can deal with it other ways, but, dragons, make it interesting. All right, great job, Nate. I like the way that you remain calm and adjusted on the fly. Let's check out a couple of these dips. It was Apollo. Was it? Which one was it? I believe it was that one. Yep. Apollo with the miners. This is the second time I've seen Apollo triple on a dip with miners. So he's bringing his giants in on the side to tank for his queen while she trims off some of those buildings to make sure he creates a funnel. He wants to take out every distraction he can on these sides of the base, so that his miners, when he drops them, only go straight up the gut. He's going to rage right in front of both of these infernos to quickly get his miners to. So he's already dropped the miners. Someone likes them to be called those little motherfuckers. So he dropped those little motherfuckers right in front of the inferno direction. And then there goes the two rages. So they're quickly going to get out those defenses and straight to those infernos. And those infernos are going to go down just like that quick. Popped his ability. And then they walk right out of that into two heal spells. Now, they're still fighting. They got still a lot of defenses on them. Look at all those expos on them, and they still got that one wizard tower to contend with. But once they came out of that heal and took care of those expos, it was pretty much over at that point. I like how he brings in some baby dragons to help support and distract for his miners. Everything's ground attack now, so that hound that came out the CC, it's just following the warden around. It's not doing that much damage. His baby dragon would have come over there and, took it out, but it got taken out by an air mine. Great for putting up air mines still. All right, great attack there, Apollo. I like that. I like to see variety, We want to get the 3 stars though, so whatever works. But I do like to see variety. What else was I was gonna hop on? Oh, Reaper. Reaper's just great with these bitch slaps. These witch slaps. Witch slaps, witch walks. Basically, you're dropping witches on both sides of the base with healers and sending your heroes up the gut with bowlers. With bowlers. So there he goes. He's setting up the funnel right now with witches on the top side. And he's got wizards on the bottom side. He's only got 4 witches on the other side. That's because he's starting so far low. That's why he only brought 4 witches for the opposite side. And some healers. That's because he started way down here with the funnel. And then up the gut is coming his golems, bowlers, and heroes. Jump spell. Got a baby dragon and some witches, I believe, in the clan castle. Easily taken out under rage and poison. Queen's going to step up and she's going to start taking out this core with the bowlers, with the golem tanking. Some of the healers went ahead and switched to the ground troops that are inside the base, which is okay. As long as the witches have made it through most of it and they keep spawning skeletons, they're going to, be protected. Air defenses aren't up on the right side of the base, so his baby dragon is also coming in, tanking and doing some damage, distracting for those witches. Still got that mortar raining down, creating a little bit of problem for his witches, but his queen's going to come up and, she didn't get it. Anywho, so what we got? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 witches, tons of skeletons, a couple healers, so they're staying up, and a baby dragon, and that's it. Baby dragon, take us out that last wizard tower, and then over to the troll Tesla. Great hit, Reaper. I like the consistency on that particular strategy. Might need to put out a book on how to do witch slap, because you're pretty consistent with it. I forget who this is. Alternate account this is, but they also did a witch slap, and this is their version. Again, couple witches on the side, 4 witches on each side for the funnel, because you want your witches to walk down the sides of the base. You don't necessarily want your witches to follow your heroes up the gut. Drop the golem down the tank. I'm going to speed this up a little bit. Bowlers, if you get the funnel going good, then your bowlers are going to follow your heroes up the gut. Queen behind that golem, she's taking out all those expos. Enemy queen quickly took care of the CC. She's being targeted. No, the golem's being targeted, but the jump spell is washed out now. So after that golem pops, it may switch to the witch. Switch to the queen, but she still has her ability. Yeah, so they're going to end up having to come back to that expo. It's okay. Golem then steps back up and he's tanking, so the queen's going to pop out that wall and then step up and take out that expo. If those skellies don't get to it first. There, pop the ability and that's it. Great job, Sharil. I forget whose alt that is. But great attack. And here's Mike F. MF. He's pretty good with these air attacks as well. Drops a lightning quake, takes out one of the air defenses on the south side. Sends in a loon to draw the enemy CC, which he's hoping to take out afterwards with his heroes. Great. Inside the clan castle is a witch and baby dragon, which is good for this queen pop. That's pretty much what the strategy that he's using is the queen pop. And he's brought a skeleton spell to additionally deal with that queen. She's in that chamber, that wide open chamber, which you're hoping to keep her in, once she draws the attention of the hounds crossing. You're hoping to keep her in that wide chamber, drop the skeletons on her, and a rage and take care of her that way. It's just an additional arsenal for the queen pop. So in comes his hound and loons. Gets to that first air defense, and then he's going to drop the rest of his hounds and loons. Nice spread, plenty of hounds, plenty of tankage. So no need to really speed up and use a lot of spells to get to the air defenses, because you do want the hounds to pop, and start working on the cleanup. Getting harassed a bit by that air sweeper, and just as the loons are over the enemy queen, drop the skeleton spells. Use some of the rest of that rage that was left, and they didn't get the queen down quite fully there. So we're gonna hope that she's still locked in on a hound. So he's gonna pop. She keeps popping. She's chasing him. Bam. And then so the pups are now targeting the queen, and that's going to take her down for good. Missed that last Tesla, but the queen is coming around. The king still has his ability. Went ahead and popped his ability so he can start working on getting those heavy, high hit point storages down. Got a couple archers left in the bag, so everything's targeting the king now. So those pups can come in and clean up, but there you go. The archers went ahead and switched, but bam, got that. King's going to take that Tesla down, and there goes the last storage for the 3-star. Great job, Mike MF. What else we had? Dan. We had what was a nice Scorpion did. I can't remember if it was this one or this one. Let's try number 1. Yeah, here we go. Again, a lot of uniqueness. I like seeing the different stuff. It's great. Like I said, whatever works. Normally we go in with bowlers or Valkyries. Scorpions coming in this time with dragons. So it's using a queen walk. Again, look how the air defenses are set up. Got all the air defenses on one side of the base. Got all the wizard towers on the opposite side of the base. Now, if you take out the air defenses, dragons can easily come in on that side. You take out the wizard towers, they can forget the air defense side and come in on the wizard tower side. And look how the wizard's towers are on the edge of the walls there. So, very easily accessible. But he's created a pretty good funnel there on the right side. Got it using the queen walk for percentage. Coming in, raging over that first inferno. drops down the quake just to soften up the town hall. And then once 2 dragons get on that town hall, it's gonna be over. Under a rage at that, yeah, it's over. The town hall is gonna go down. We're already up to 43%. Couple more dragons gonna get a couple more of these buildings down, up to 46%. Now look at what the queen has left to deal with. Once that expo goes down, he can walk his queen all the way up here. You know, gonna get in range of that particular expo, but still gonna get plenty of value from the queen walk. Still got a few more troops, cleanup troops that he can drop around, sprinkle around the base to help either distract or get the last percentage. Still, what he got? 1, 2, 3, three different healers. That's good enough to get him pretty far. He's gonna start getting targeted by 2 of those cannons, and that's going to take his queen down pretty far. Too far to recover, but still, 59% is pretty goddamn good. Great attack there, Scorpion. So overall, it was a great win. We struggled a bit on their Town Hall 9s. We had to have a couple 10s dip down and take care of their 9s. Still didn't get any 10v10 on this war. But we're working on it. Gonna, get our 10v10s, get our Town Hall 10s to step up on those 10v10s so that the wins can be a more, what's the term I'm looking for? Yeah, fill in the blank. There you go. Alrighty. Until next time, Guido72, 3 Point Park. I'm out.